it does concern me, and I guess it shouldn't concern me anymore. It doesn't concern me more, D-Mac. It brings it to the light of, okay, so Amon-Ra, we've seen it before. You know, he's had an ankle before. We've dealt with it in the past. When you look at the depth chart at the wide receiver position, Khalif Raymond becomes more and more valuable by the day to me.
Hence why he got a 2-year extension.
It became more and more valuable to Brad Holmes as well by the day.
And Brad Holmes recognized that, because isn't that what good GMs do?
Right, absolutely. The thing that was concerning for me, I was listening to a podcast, Lions podcast, this morning when I was on the treadmill at Planet Fitness, live here from the Planet Fitness studios. Locked On Lions podcast had Jeff Risdon on. And Jeff Risdon was talking about kind of his interpretation of training camp and things like that. And there were a couple of routes he went with. One was not good. One I liked a lot. I'm going to save the one I liked a lot for the next segment. One he did not like as much. He said that Marvin Jones Jr. is struggling out there. He said, I know that, I believe the quote was something to the effect of, I know a lot of people are expecting the 2019 Marvin Jones to walk in here, and that doesn't look like that's going to be the case.
Well, how old is Marvin Jones now?
What is he? He's
got
30.
In his 10th year, right?
33, 34,
okay,
something like that. 33.
A little long in the tooth, and obviously you hope you get a fraction. But did you expect to get a 2019 Marvin Jones?
No, I did not. But I think the people were kind of expecting that. And look, hope springs eternal. I understand that. So it now, when you think about it, like the Denzel Mims move, and there's a lot of, for me, and I like how Brad Holmes does this too. And it goes back to the Steve Yzerman thing. Like, Brad Holmes, like, what's his biggest criticism right now, other than, the anti-Jameson crowd, you're not going to get the pitchforks out of their hands. But I would say, other than that, D-Mac, people were probably most critical of the Trinity Benson trade, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably, right? That's kind of fair to say.
Yeah, for a fifth rounder.
For a fifth, like a pick swap, fifth rounder situation. For me, he did it again with Mims. Like, that was the move on Mims. It's basically a crap table with a $5 minimum.